saying, well, everybody makes mistakes is not a good excuse for you to go knowingly make poor dating decisions. I used to be the queen of all pick-me's. Used to make ridiculous decisions and choices in love, dating, and romance, and all the things. But I just want to tell y'all this. Wise people listen to the stories of others and they take heed to that. They don't have to experience it on their own, and they don't continue on making poor decisions even though they've been given examples. Yes, I have been delusional. Yes, I have been diabolical. Yes, I have been insane, but I don't want that for y'all. Okay? I don't want you repeating those patterns. I want you to be better than me, better than I was, smarter than I was, and to make wiser decisions that won't cause you to have years of trauma that takes lots of money and time and therapy to undo. Because at the end of the day, this is not a game. This is not a game. This is not just one big episode of Sex in the City and everybody, clocks out and goes home after shooting of the show ends. These are people's real lives, and the trauma of dating someone that's horrible, putting up with things that you shouldn't, making poor choices knowingly could land you in a hospital, could land you unalived, either by the person, or there have been women who have ended themselves because of the result of a bad relationship. There have been women who have ended up in jail following behind some dude. I think we really need to take this shit seriously. It's not a joke. This is your life. This is your mental health. This is your emotional health. This is your physical health. This is your time, a valuable resource that once it's gone, you can never get it back. These are who you might end up living with, who you might end up having kids with. These are serious decisions. And it's so disheartening to hear women come on this app and say, it doesn't matter because we only live once. I once said those very same things as an excuse to knowingly make poor decisions. And like I said, it took me years of therapy to undo those poor decisions, and it wasn't funny after the fact. And there were so many times when I broke my own heart and hurt my own feelings and embarrassed myself for the sake of you only live once and nobody's perfect. I was lucky enough to have women in my life on and off throughout my life who tried to warn me and they tried to tell me, but I was like, whatever. And they were right. Now, would I go back and listen to them being the same person I was back then? I don't know. But right now, I'm telling you, if you're smart, which I know you are, you'll take the mistakes that I made and you'll be like, I'm not gonna do what she did. Absolutely not. I'm gonna make smarter decisions. I'm gonna have my guard up. I'm gonna protect myself. Yes, I want love. I want relationships, but I'm gonna do it smart. I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush. I'm not just going to let anybody waste my time. I'm going to pay attention to red flags. I'm not desperate. I don't have to have a relationship, so I can wait for the right one. So yes, everybody makes mistakes. We've all made dumb choices, but you don't have to. You don't have to.